Hello lovelies, if you have a denim jacket and every time that you wear it, there's something a little off about your outfit, whether you feel frumpy or not quite put together and it just feels a little outdated, then you're not alone. But today I'm sharing 10 different genius ways to wear your jacket to feel effortlessly chic, timeless, and most importantly, really comfortable. As we approach summer, we're all looking for outfits that feel really easy, casual, but elegant as well. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Ziba and I'm so happy you're here. Make sure to hit the subscribe and notification button. If you love styling videos, I'm here to help you fall in love with getting dressed again and would love to have you join the community. One of the most effortless outfits that you can wear with a denim jacket is with a white shirt and jeans. This is such a classic look, and in order to have it look really elevated, I want to think about proportion and accessorizing. In this outfit, I'm wearing barrel jeans. These are by Quince. They're $50. They're a really great find. They're one of my favorite pairs of jeans. They're bestsellers and ones that I reach for time and time again. If you want to shop anything in this video, you can easily do it 4 ways here on YouTube Shopping, in the description below, in a pinned comment, and also a QR code up here on the screen in case you're watching on your TV. This outfit look works just as well with a white t-shirt, but I'm showing it to you here with a very textured lace shirt by MAISON. It feels a little bit busier and one of my favorite tops for summer just because it's a really easy way to dress up anything and still feel really comfortable and cool as well. The jacket that I'm pairing this outfit with is also by MAISON. It's the one that I'm wearing right now. It's the Will jacket. This denim jacket is a little bit different than some of the other ones that I will show you later on. This is very much a chore type of jacket that feels really effortless. It's got the European pockets, the tortoise buttons, and it's kind of a hybrid between a very traditional denim jacket and a blazer. So it kind of lives in between both worlds where it feels elegant, but undeniably chic and comfortable. I love adding brown to this combination in the form of a belt. The sandals that I'm wearing here are kind of like a slight heel fisherman sandal that are actually really comfortable. The belt is an Hermes inspired by Amazon belt that I really like. I've had it for a few years, also a bestseller. And then to elevate it and add more texture, a bucket bag. This one is a Raffia piece by J.CREW that is really elegant, actually amazing quality. I've traveled with it a lot, which I don't tend to do with my bucket bags because I don't want them to get damaged, and it's held up really well. And it looked like this. It's very easy to have a denim on denim look by just simply closing up the jacket and it just looks like you're wearing all denim, which is a big trend for 2026. Also notice how the vibe changes when I swap the blue denim jacket for a black one. This one is a little bit more cropped and therefore elongates my legs more and has a different type of proportion than this longer one does. Let me know which one of these looks you prefer, whether it's the black jacket or the denim on denim look. Either one is a really fantastic option for summer. The second way to wear your denim jacket this season is with a monochrome look. And I'm using the same lace top by MAISON and I'm adding white flare jeans. These are also by Quince. They have a slight flare and really comfortable, also very affordable. This look I'm swapping out the browns and blacks for a little pop of color in a red leather. These are red sandals by MAISON. The bag is by Oleata. It's an East-West that is super practical. I also have a discount code for this bag in case you love it too. This East-West shape has been so trendy for 2026. And this bag fits so much and is super indestructible. Oleata bags in general tend to be really work and travel friendly in case you're afraid of damaging your bags. When you have a monochrome base like this, it looks so elegant and it's also a really great option on those days where you don't really have the mind to put different combinations together and you just want a very elegant and classy look. It immediately looks more elevated because of the monochrome. The other way that you could do monochrome is number 3 in all black. This is an example that kind of covers 2 different points at once. One being the all black monochrome, the second being a jumpsuit, which is such an easy elevated piece for summer. This one is by Spanx. It's so soft, it's anti-wrinkle, so you can kind of just like scrunch it up and throw it wherever and then pull it back out and it looks amazing. And my inseam is usually between a 30 or just a regular inseam. And for this Spanx jumpsuit, it's the same. I'm wearing an extra small in the regular inseam. I kind of was on the fence about getting this jumpsuit, but I'm so glad that I got it because I can just tell that it's going to be one of those pieces that I reach for on those days where I want to feel more dressy and elevated, but I still secretly like want to stay home and be in my pajamas. It feels like I'm in my pajamas. For this look, I'm accessorizing it with this chunky gold bracelet. These are also really in for 2026. This jacket as well, just because it is a little bit more elegant. I feel like this perfect balance of casual and elegance. Then I kept those red sandals. My bucket bag is by MAISON de SABRÉ, and there's just like a little apple pendant that's hanging from the bag that kind of just brings the shoes and the bag together and just makes the look cohesive. In this situation where I really am leaning into the third color rule, I like to bring that pop of color to have another pop of color that kind of talks to each other and makes it look more cohesive. If you haven't heard of the 3-color rule, it's a really great tool to use when you want to look very polished and you just kind of don't know what exactly to match. It's a great way to look put together and not just have a very two-dimensional outfit with just a 2-color combo. The minute you add that complementing third color, it just kind of makes it look like you know what you're doing. Now, speaking of pop of color, number 4, the genius hack to wear your denim jacket is with a very intentional pop of color. This is another piece by Spanx. It's called Spanx Red, I believe. It's a linen shirt that really could also moonlight as a swimmy cover-up. It's really comfortable, and I don't want a ton of color, so when I do it, I always pick a very intentional color. And I think this is just such a great showstopper when it comes to a summer color because blue and white really dominate the season. So to come out with a red linen shirt just felt very different. I'm pairing the shirt with the white denim skirt by Quince. This is already a bestseller. It's so easy and flattering and comfortable and pretty. This denim jacket is by J.CREW, and it's just a more classic denim jacket that's a little bit shorter and has a lot of tailoring. Not too oversized, more relaxed, however. I'm wearing the Amazon Hermes inspired belt, the J.CREW bucket bag, and the brown fisherman sandals by SANDALS. This is one of my favorite looks from this entire lookbook that I put together because it does look quite dressy, but you can also dress it down with BIRKENSTOCKs or just like an easier, flatter sandal as well. The next look that's also a pop of color is with this red top that's really pretty, embroidered like a peasant top, and it's got a round collar. And I just want to call that out because I want to call that out because it's such a pretty feminine summery neckline, and I didn't want to lose that when putting on a denim jacket. So in this outfit, I'm wearing a collarless denim jacket. This one's by Petite Studio, and it has no collar. It really follows the shape of the shirt. I'm also wearing slight flare leg jeans. These are by Veronica Beard. They're bestsellers. And they're also a little bit cropped, inspired by Caroline Bessette Kennedy. And if you love her style, I have a couple of videos dedicated on her style that I will link below. Meals are by Quince, and I also even dabbled in wearing the same outfit with culottes, which I'm still trying to figure out. Let me know what you think about these. If they're a smash or pass for you. Those are also by Spanx, and they're too comfortable. Now we're getting into skirts and dresses. I have this really pretty poplin skirt, the skirt that I found at Nordstrom's by Madewell that is really pretty and nautical. I am wearing the Quince waffle top that is a tank top that has a little bit more of texture to it. The BIRKENSTOCKs, the J.CREW, very straightforward denim jacket, and my LOEWE Raffia bag. The reason I love these next 3 looks is because usually in the fall, the best way that I find to kind of add a little edge and make a very feminine dress or skirts outfit more casual and approachable is to add a moto jacket. However, in the summer, that moto jacket starts to feel a little bit heavy and cumbersome. It also starts to compete with a lot of the summer fabrics that are super light and that aren't necessarily cohesive with that leather. For example, linen. I covered this in my linen do's and don'ts video, full of tips on how to maximize your linen outfits and how to feel really confident every time that you wear them. So you can see in this very pretty feminine look to adding that denim jacket just makes it a little bit more casual and edgy as well. Also similar to that is this gorgeous mini dress by SANDALS that is it's a pleated dress that's gorgeous. I was like love at first sight, and I simply just couldn't pick like whether to get the black or this rust color. And my son actually was like, you gotta do the red one. So having a dress like this could be very fancy, especially if you're wearing heels and a lot of accessories, and very elegant for a nice night out. However, if you want to get more use out of your dressy clothes, you need to figure out how to wear them more often, and that usually involves the question of how do I make this more casual? Denim jacket is the answer for that, because as you can see here, it immediately makes it into just a little bit more appropriate for a brunch or just like a summer day out, a music fest. It just becomes more approachable than, wow, this dress is really fancy, which it is. So I'm wearing it here. This is on sandals, and I love the way this looks. Similar to that is a midi dress, which is another key way to wear your denim jackets. A midi bodycon dress that can sometimes feel elevated as well. It's a great way to elongate your legs, make it casual, have it look very effortless. This dress is also by Zazan, and it's one of my favorite looks. If you're loving this femininity, look at how pretty it looks. You add even a very pretty floral dress. This one is also by Zazan. It was a love at first sight, and you can go so many different directions in the kind of jacket that you wear, because the maxi dress is pretty forgiving when it comes to proportions. So you can go for something like this that's a little longer. You can go for something cropped, or even something super cropped, which I haven't really shared a ton of in this video because I feel like it tends to look really young and it doesn't go with a lot of the outfits that I wear now. But doing a super cropped denim jacket also works as well. It just looks young and very casual. Next look is the one I'm wearing right now. This is my Quince Cashmere Magnolia t-shirt. Then I'm wearing some checkered pants by Zazan that feel very 60s coded. I love the way they look. They're just slightly cropped. I'm only 5'4", so it's a really great length for wearing flats or sneakers, or in this case, loafers. And then my wool jacket also by Zazan, and I really like the way this looks. This feels more of a work look that isn't trying too hard. You could easily have added a blazer to an outfit like this, but the denim jacket just makes it look more like a pretty Sunday outfit than it does work, but it works for both of them. Just a little note on my outfit here. So because my feet and ankles are showing with these pair of pants, a way to look longer is to wear shoes that match your skin tone. In this instance, I'm wearing loafers that match my skin tone really closely. It just helps me appear taller than I am. I have a video where I share a lot of tips on how to look instantly taller, so make sure to head there after this. Number 10 is a really fun one. It's using a denim blazer. Denim blazers are the perfect compromise between being very formal and elegant and using denim as a way to bring it down to earth. Wearing these with the Spanx Ponte pants that are a slight flare leg. These are also super comfortable and they're so flattering, and I can't recommend them enough. And this blazer, I don't remember where it's from, but I'll find some, I've had it for like 10 years. I'll find some denim blazers that are very similar to that, because I feel like every time that I see a denim blazer on a website, they like sell out. So I will do my best to find it for you, but it's a really great way to look elegant, but also very summer friendly and fashion forward as well. The other really fun trick that I've seen is belting your denim jackets. And kind of the only consideration when you're doing something like this is to make sure that they're long enough so that it falls nicely versus not have it like stick out with the belt. So you would want something either like this that is more of the tour jacket, or just a longer, more oversized jacket that allows you to kind of add that belt to shape your silhouette. You can do chain belt, leather. Really, the sky's the limit, and belts have only gotten bigger since kind of their big comeback a couple of years ago. I have a video on tons of belt inspiration, how to start wearing your belts this year. I'll see you there, and if you learned something today, make sure to hit the subscribe button.